Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Danilo. Ooh, delicate chip through. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Can he deliver? Time to deliver. And it's Guimaraes. Picks it up out wide.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
He's had a shot! He's hit it first time.
Matheus Cunha really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Hakimi attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Moved on forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Hakimi shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. The referee has given a corner. Danilo with the clearance. And it's Masraoui. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. Neymar played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? He's cut it out. Najraoui. Riyad. Unai. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. Morocco have a free kick. Oh, this is a great position. And the ball's come loose here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. Spread out to the left. Drilled in low. Goes to finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vinicius Junior. Al-Ainawi wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Played towards the other side. Ooh, can he get onto this? Rafinha. Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear.
Morocco are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Marquinhos. Casemiro chooses to go cross-field. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha takes a shot! And he's there to clear it. Physical challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Unai gently done. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. And it's played forward. And it's Danilo. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Great chance! El-Ainawi. Mazraoui shifted upfield. foul, free kick. Unahi gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Nawi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries a measured ball. And that has been clubbed away. Hakimi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Looks to the other side, and it's Danilo. It's run loose here. Diop forwards and with intent. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Unai lofted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. Morocco keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Aim forwards. Gabriel cuts it out. Marquinhos gently done. Tries a deft little ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice control. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Diop gets rid without sophistication. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, it's come loose. Played in with purpose. Looking to break at pace. Rafinha. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's nice. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. Over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Ball played back and has booked him for the original offence. Looks across and plays it in. Well read, and the danger is averted. He has found the way through. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And a chance! He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Out to the left it goes. Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossing. Bullish header! Couldn't quite control it.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Delivers the ball. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a good ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Gabriel. Matheus Cunha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. El Ainaoui. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mazraoui going full tilt down the left. Casemiro aim forwards. Now it's Neymar, and that could set him on his way. He's found the way. Matches Cunha! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Matheus Cunha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely feet. Oh, it's played into... He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Diop. Riyad. Unahi. Neymar. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Foot in. Oh, they could break here. That's an imaginative pass. He's shifting through the gears here. A chance to play it in. Brahim Diaz. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Marquinhos played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. And he's onside!
Brahim Diaz, yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Danilo, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to get it away. Brahim Diaz shifted upfield. Played back to the goalkeeper. Casemiro. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Just Cunha! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. And the shot! And another try! Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Hakimi, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Ball. He's onto it in a flash. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Neymar. Nice looking ball. Riyad clears it away. Ball is over the line. Rafinha hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's in, surely! Neymar spread out to the left. Up he goes! That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Rafinha. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Hakimi. That'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Over to the left. Great work on the overlap. He is through here. And the shots! Potential goal of the season contender, if only. He's the one player who's called him up for that challenge. Vinicius Junior, searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Danilo chooses to go cross-field. He can run onto that. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Mazraoui. Diop. Diop, gently done. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Played towards the other side. Danilo. It's a good run down the right. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Climbs up big! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Neymar. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a mighty effort! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Casemiro forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. And he's straight offside. have it back and can go again. And we hit half-time. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Diop. Elainawi. Unahi. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior herring after the ball here. Casemiro. Rafinha. Neymar. Does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now then, the ball's come loose. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, nice touch. Danilo. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's played in here. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Rafinha. Casemiro. Marquinhos. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. That's very neat. He's got to be in here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Matheus Cunha, and reclaimed it in a trice. Casemiro, Rafinha, and it's Neymar. Lovely feet. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
are a few waiting for it. Well, that's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Real chance here. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Danilo. And that has sent him sprawling. And he's there to get rid. Nasraoui. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Marquinhos. Danilo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Is there any support? He might not need it. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Bruno sends that a long way. Morocco have reclaimed it. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Morocco! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Morocco take the lead. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
A chance to play it in. That is a brilliant interception. And that's a throw. Neymar. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's heaved it away. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Guimaraes! Just misses past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
That is a little undercooked. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good-looking ball. Done delicately. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Referee has just said play on. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Spread out to the left. Mazraoui picks it up out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Very nicely done. Unahi gently done. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Mazraoui, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Morocco go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away. Neymar. Played into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a quick ball upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Well, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that. Rafinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Referee's given a throw. And they've got a throw.
Morocco might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Morocco, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. It's a threatening ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Ambitious ball here. Danilo with the cross. Matheus Cunha, crossed in again. Mazraoui. Neymar not knocks it out wide. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Najraoui, aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior, Danilo, and it's lofted through here. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Hakimi shifted upfield. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Gabriel. Casemiro. Casemiro, it's a sharp pass. Danilo. He's found a way through. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Casemiro has given away a free kick. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Danilo. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Riyad, aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Tries a shot! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's very good running. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And that was asking just too much of him. Rafinha. Rafinha played over towards the opposite flank. block, but at the expense of a corner. Rafinha with the short one. Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. He's through here. He's being a shot, surely! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Riyad. Unahi. Danilo looks to the other side. And looks a good ball through. And it's made its way to him. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha. Gets into some space. And he won't reach that. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Rafinha. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Matheus Cunha. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, sweet feet. Swept in. Caught offside that time. Bruno Guimaraes. Decent chance! Rafinha. Could move up a gear here. And it's Neymar. Proves too strong. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Shoots! Now what about this? Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Danilo. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Steaming on goalwards. His chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
That's tidy. And that's aimed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Here come Brazil on the counter. Vinicius Junior, forwards and with intent. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui looking up to see who wants it. Now who's going to be first to this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brahim Diaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Guimaraes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. Marquinhos gently done. And here's Neymar. Neymar, that's a delicate pass. Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, great header! They've scored! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
That's really well manoeuvred. just beyond his reach. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha. There's no flag. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. There won't be another chance after... Real chance! Could be danger here. In he goes again! Neymar, Casemiro.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Neymar. It is now or never. Time is against them. Oh, good spread. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Neymar. They are right into last chance territory. Oh, sweet feet. Needs a quality cross. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Riyad, forwards and with intent. Oh, delicate chip through. That's a little off target. Rafinha. Neymar. It is now or never. Time is against them. Rafinha. They need to get it in quick. Now it's Rafinha. Neymar closing in on goal. And he shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Gabriel, gently done. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That has been cut short. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's very neat. Aimed in towards, climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexandro. Brazil desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Bruno Guimaraes. Calmly anticipates. Brazil cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Morocco can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Guimaraes. Played out to the right. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a